days to commemorate the tragedy of Amir al-Mu'mineen, Allahu Amir al-Mu'mineen, alayhi salatu wassalam. I ask Allah Ta'ala, may Allah accept Hajadat of Mu'min Mu'minat. May Allah accept your Amal during night of Qadr and give us better opportunities to upcoming nights, inshallah. Dear brothers and sisters, as the days are according to the history to commemorate the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'mineen, at the same time these are days for revelation of Quran. So that's why I thought to discuss about Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam and Quran and relation between these two important entities. And I began with hadith that is very famous hadith of Prophet peace be upon him, as he said, Al-Quran al-Aliyyun ma'al-Quran wal-Quran ma'al-Ali. That Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam is with Quran, and Quran is with Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. لن يفترقا حتى يردا عليه الحوض. There is a discussion between our scholars that this ma'iyyah and togetherness and being together, what type of ma'iyyah is called. Sometimes there are things that are together with one another from the day one. So that is called ma'iyyat al-takwini, from the instinct and the nature of things. Sometimes naturally they are together with one another. And sometimes there can be possibility that this ma'iyyat is ma'iyyat al-tashri'i. That means after they come to this world, then they become together. So according to our ulama, when they translated this hadith, they said that Amir al-Mu'mineen has both types of the togetherness and friendship with Quran. Ma'iyyat al-Takwini is there from the day first. Amir al-Mu'mineen was born like the Quran, and Quran was being made like Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam. So this likeness is actually Ma'iyyat al-Takwini, that in Takween and the nature of both personalities, both entities, we can see that they are together with one another. That means Amir al-Mu'mineen, the day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created Amir al-Mu'mineen, He's created like Quran. And when Quran was revealed, it was revealed like Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam. And second is Ma'iyyat al-Tashri'i. That means the day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this Sharia, that is Sharia of Islam. Islam was becoming as the religion. Since then also they were being both together. So when we like to say Amir al-Mu'mineen is with Quran, what it means? It means that as Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam is a guidance, and it's been said that وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ, for every community there is a guide, and Amir al-Mu'mineen is considered as Imam and guide for the Ummah. Similarly, Quran also becomes the guidance. So in guidance they are both together, and as a Quran guides people, and its guidance is complete and perfect, it guides in everything. Similarly, Amir al-Mu'mineen also is a perfect guide that guides in everything. That's why Quran, about that, as I said yesterday, that Quran says that everything is concluded in Quran. Amir al-Mu'mineen is a personality that in his life he used to speak from the minbar, asking the people, Saluni qabla al-taftiruni, ask me anything before I leave, before I depart. And it is said that this is is significant in the life of Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam, that from the beginning of his life until the day he departed, even the day when some of people they came to see Amir al-Mu'mineen while he was going through the very difficult time, and they came in the house. At that time also Amir al-Mu'mineen was saying the same thing, Saluni, ask me before I depart. So it's open challenge. Nobody from the ulama, scholars, any fuqaha, any marja can make this type of claim by sitting on member, asking people, you can ask me anything. And when he used to speak about his knowledge, he used to say that I know about the heaven and the path in the heaven more than about the earth. People, they need to ask. I wish that at that time there were being the people, those who were being capable to take knowledge from Amir al-Mu'mineen. But that is how Amir al-Mu'mineen is a really suppressed personality. Not in the past, but in today's world also. In today's life that we are living, do we really take benefit from Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu? As we are far from Quran, we are far from Amir al-Mu'mineen, because they are going to be together. لَن يَفْتَرِقَا حَتَّى يَرِدَا عَلَيَّ الْحَوْضِ. They cannot be separated. They are inseparable. You can't separate both of them. If somebody is not learning Quran, it does not mean that he is not learning Quran. He is not learning about Amir al-Mu'mineen as well. If somebody is taking distance from Quran, that means he has taken distance from Amir al-Mu'mineen. And if somebody comes closer to Quran, then he's going to be closer to Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam. لَن يَفْتَرِقَا حَتَّى يَرِدَا عَلَيْهِ الْحَوْضِ. This is Quran that is going to teach us that how wilayat was being given to Amir al-Mu'mineen. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّمَا وَلِيُّكُمُ اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الَّذِينَ يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةَ وَهُمْ رَاكِعُونَ. That Quran teaches us that one who gives zakat while he was in ruku, that is Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam. Please say salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
As Quran is daleel, it's indication. It indicates the people towards the guidance. So we take indication from Quran. Quran is daleel for the mankind. Similarly, Amir al-Mu'mineen is also daleel. La yazalu kitabullahi wa dalilu minna yadullu alayhi. Quran is always been indication towards guidance, and that guidance is going to be through Ahlulbayt alayhi salam. Today I would like to focus Quran in the view of Amir al-Mu'mineen. How Amir al-Mu'mineen looks at Quran. So of course everybody has his own view. Now we need to see with the eyes of personality that becomes with Quran and stand with Quran, live with Quran, stand with Quran. That means Amir al-Mu'mineen's personality, when he sits with Quran. When he stands, he takes a stand, he takes stand with Quran. Amir al-Mu'mineen's personality, if he sleeps, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals the verses of Quran for Amir al-Mu'mineen. That means his sleeping is also with Quran. His personality, when he goes to war, then also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals qasida for Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam. And he is the personality that when he speaks, then he speaks with the mantiq al-wahi, as about Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah has said, وَمَا يَنْتَقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ. If you like to say salawat,
say Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
As Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, used to speak with the mantiq of Quran, with the logic of Quran, with the language of Quran. Amir al-Mu'mineen also used to speak with the logic of Quran. So Nahj al-Balagha that we have today, if you start opening, this is a statement of Sayyid Muhammad Abdu, who actually interpreted Nahj al-Balagha. He says that after Quran, the book that can be found in the world, that is Nahj al-Balagha. Because that is an eloquent book in this world after Quran. That is how this book has been honored, because Amir al-Mu'mineen speaks with the language of Quran. He knows the language of Quran. Aliyun ma'al Quran. When Amir al-Mu'mineen speaks about Quran, these are the words about today that he predicts about the community. Imam says, Sayyati ala nasi zaman. A time is going to come about people. So brothers and sisters, let us see how Amir al-Mu'mineen looks at the community today. Sayyati ala nasi zaman la yabqa min al-Qur'an illa rasmuh. A time is going to come for people that from Quran, nothing is going to remain but just tradition. Quran is going to be just tradition. So nowadays we really do not take Quran as a book of guidance. We just recite when somebody died. We call somebody Maulana, a few people at home, that my son has died, my father has died, my relatives have died. Can you please recite Quran? So that means this Quran is just a tradition. And this is what prediction of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Sayyati ala al-nas zamanu la yabqa min al-Quran illa rasmuh. It's going to be just tradition. It's a rasm. We recite Quran as a rasm. We don't take Quran as the GPS for our life, guidance for our life. No. This is time what Amir al-Mu'mineen has said. Then he said, وَمِنَ الْإِسْلَامِ إِلَّا إِسْمُهُ. Islam is going to be just a name. People, they will call themselves as Muslims. They are not going to be real Muslims. A Muslim is the one who lived with Quran, because Amir al-Mu'mineen lived with Quran. He's the one who sleeps with Quran, who stands with Quran, who speaks with Quran. A Muslim that really does not know, not make any effort to learn Quran. You know, we came into these countries, we started learning language. So about myself, I can say that when I came, I really did not know about English. I only could speak maybe a few sentences. So we started learning, and we can speak now. And most of us, we have been able to at least speak language over here. How about Quran? Why don't really take care of Quran? We don't make any effort to learn Quran. We go to schools, language schools, and we start learning our language. I went to Japan. One of the most difficult languages is considered Japani. And our people in Japan, they speak Japani better than Japanese. You go to France, our people, they speak French better than French. So sometimes I speak Persian, for example. Many Persian people, they say that you speak Persian better than us. So this is how we start learning languages. But when it comes to Quran, then it becomes difficult for us. And that is what Amir al-Mu'mineen says. La yabqa min al-Quran illa rasmu. It's going to be just a tradition. Wa min al-Islam illa ismu. And then he said, Masajiduhum amiratun min al-manam. Their masajid are going to be beautiful, built. They are going to be built sometime, very beautiful masajid, yet they are going to be decorating inside the masajid as well. So inside decoration is going to be good. But he says, وَهِيَ خَرَابٌ مِنَ الْهُدَى. But there is not going to be any guidance. People, they will not come to masajid to take guidance. They are going to come to just complete their tradition. They just come to the time when there is some sort of tradition to complete that tradition and go. And so, this is prediction of Amir al-Mu'mineen. 14 years before, Amir al-Mu'mineen is speaking about the day to day. And then he says that ulama, this is what ulama. So I would like to say about that as well. Ulama sharrun min tahta adim as-sama. This community is going to have scholars that are going to be worst kind of the creatures on the earth, under the sky. So brothers and sisters, this is Amir al-Mu'mineen. This is Doha of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Marsiya of Amir al-Mu'mineen. About day to day. It's warning for us. Let us think that how far we are from Quran. How much distance we have taken from Quran. And if we are far from Quran, that means we are far from Amir al-Mu'mineen. As today's, again, to remember the tragedy of our Mawla Amir al-Mu'mineen. Sallallahu alayka, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ya Ali ibn Abi Talib. Assalamu alayka ayyuha al-Mazloom. Sallallahu alayka ayyuha al-Wahid. Our salute upon the one who became alone. The people, they did not want to visit the house of Amir al-Mu'mineen. It's narrated, brothers and sisters, that Hazrat Sayyidah, after the death of the Prophet, peace be upon him, used to ask the people, why don't we come to visit us? Why don't you come to visit us? Sometimes she sends a message to Salman al-Farsi. Sometimes she sent a message to Bilal. Why don't you come to see us? Why don't you come to visit us? Amir al-Mu'mineen became alone. That is why he is called Mazloom Ali ko Amir al-Mu'mineen ko Mazloom Kainat kहा. इससे लोगों ने तनहा छोड़ दिया. Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam is passing the time after this tragedy in the masjid when the sword was stuck in the head of Amir al-Mu'mineen. It is narrated, brothers and sisters, that Imam Hassan and Imam Hussain, they heard the voice of Jibreel saying, Allah qad qutila Amir al-Mu'mineen. एक आवाज जो आसमान से बुलंद हुई, इस आवाज को घर में अमीर al-Mu'mineen की बेटियों ने भी सुना है, ज़ैनब उम्म कुलसूम ने भी सुना है, इमाम हसन और हुसैन ने भी सुना है. So both sons of Amir al-Mu'mineen, they rushed towards masjid. They came to masjid and they saw Amir al-Mu'mineen while he was in the bloodshed, and the whole musalla of Amir al-Mu'mineen was filled with the blood. Ali ibn Abi Talib musalla ko Imam Hassan ne aakar dekha, musalla khoon se bhara hua hai. So it's narrated that Imam Hassan Mustafa goes close to Amir al-Mu'mineen and he likes to hold the head of Amir al-Mu'mineen, and then he took his amama and he started bending towards the bleeding, this blood that was coming out of the head of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Imam Hassan Mustafa ने अपने बाबा के सर पे अमामा बांधना शुरू किया, हाथ से खून निकल रहा था, मुसलसल खून बहता जा रहा था क्योंकि तलवार लगी थी और तलवार के जख्म से मेरे मौला के सर से खून बह रहा था. मेरे मौला इमाम हसन मुस्तफा ने सर पे अमामा बांधना शुरू किया. Then he took Amir al-Mu'mineen and he laid Amir al-Mu'mineen aside. Amir al-Mu'mineen said, Ya Hassan, can you lead the prayer and I will follow your prayer? Because it was Fajr prayer. It was time of Fajr prayer, and Amir al-Mu'mineen asked Imam Hassan Mustafa, can you lead the prayer and I will follow your prayer? During the prayer, brothers and sisters, some of the narrators, they said that Amir al-Mu'mineen, while he wanted to keep stable his head and he could not keep his head stable. मेरे मौला अमीर मोमिनीन के ज़ख्म की कैफियत ये थी कि मेरे मौला अपने सर को सीधा रखना चाहते थे. नमाज के दौरान सर कभी दाएं रुक जाता था, कभी बाएं रुक जाता था. So Amir Imam Hassan Mustafa, he completed his prayer, and after his prayer he comes close to his father, and it's narrated that Imam Hassan Mustafa put head of his father in his lap, and he started weeping. He was crying because of the tragedy of Amir Mu'minin. Imam Hassan was seeing that he's becoming orphan. जब इमाम हसन मुश्तबा और इमाम हुसैन ने देखा ना बाबा इस दुनिया से जा रहे हैं और यतीमी के आसार को देखना शुरू किया, he saw that he is becoming orphan. At this stage they both started weeping, and Amir Mu'minin said, Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein, why do you cry? क्या वजह है, क्यों रो रहे हो? Why do you cry? If you see what I can see, you will never cry. अगर तुम ये जानते हो ना कि मैं क्या देख रहा हूँ तो कभी भी गिरिया न करना। तो यहाँ पर जब मेरे मौला ने ये कहा तो इमाम हसन ने कहा, मामा आप क्या देख रहे हैं? तो मेरे मौला ने जवाब में कहा, मैं देख रहा हूँ कि आपके नाना रसूलुल्लाह मेरी इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं, आपकी माँ ज़हरा मेरी इंतज़ार कर रही है। ये इस तरफ से जाफर तैयार है तो कह रहे हैं आज ये पहली तारीख। You know, all of them, they are waiting at this time. I can see Rasulullah is asking me, come Amir al-Mu'minin, Ya Ali, come towards me. This is your mother Fatima to Zahra, she's asking me. And you know, after that, it's narrated that both sons of Amir al-Mu'minin, they had Amir al-Mu'minin, and they took the body of Amir al-Mu'minin towards the house. This is very tragical part, brothers and sisters, that they were holding both sides, and Amir al-Mu'minin was taken by both sons, and they were coming toward the house. When they came close to the house, brothers and sisters, this is very important. Look at the part of history. When they came close to the house at that time, Amir al-Mu'minin asked from both children, both sons, leave me alone. I would like to go by myself. जब मेरे मौला घर के करीब पहुंचे ना तो यहाँ पर दोनों बेटों से कहा, मेरे बेटों मुझे तन्हा छोड़ दो। मैं इस हालत में अपने घर नहीं जाना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरी बेटी जो ज़ैनब और कुलसूम ने अगर मुझे इस हाल में देख लिया ना तो मेरी बेटियां मर जाएंगी। मैं कहता हूँ मेरे मौला आपको यहाँ पर अपनी बेटियों का इतना फिक्र है ना, तो न जाने करबला में ये तेरी ज़ैनब और कुलसूम की क्या कैफियत होगी। Imam wanted to walk toward the house. He wanted to walk himself. He asked, leave me alone. I would like to walk by myself because I don't want that my both daughters see me in this situation. Oh, brothers and sisters, that is how they came, both of them, all of them, they came into the house. And Amir al-Mu'minin Islam was laid down in the place where he used to worship, in the room where he used to worship, where he used to pray. He was laid down over there. And it's narrated that both daughters of Amir al-Mu'minin, they came to see Amir al-Mu'minin alayhi salatu wasalam. This is the part that our leader also, he emphasized on that they both came to see their father. जब बेटियां देखने के लिए आई ना अज़ीज़ान गिरामी, तो कुछ अजीब कैफियत को रावियों ने लिखा है कि जब दोनों ज़ैनब और उम्म कुलसूम अपने बाबा के करीब आई तो आकर दोनों बेटियों ने रोना शुरू किया। तो यहाँ पर रहबरी फरमाते हैं जब इमाम हसन रो रहे थे, इमाम हुसैन रो रहे थे, दोनों शहजादों को बाबा ने सब्र देना शुरू किया। लेकिन जब बेटियां आई ना, बेटियों से अजीब मोहब्बत होती है इंसान को। जब बेटियां आई ना तो बेटियों को गले से लगाकर, जब बेटियों ने रोना शुरू किया तो गले से लगाकर अमीरुल मोमिनीन ने धाड़े मार के रोना शुरू किया। शायद याद आ गया होगा मेरे मौला को, कल यही ज़ैनब और उम्म कुलसूम होगी, करबला की सरजमीन होगी, कोई भी तो पुरसान हाल नहीं होगा। मेरी बेटियों के सर से शेवर नेज़े की अली के साथ चादर उतारेगा। मेरे मौला को शायद याद आ गई मुसीबतें, कूफा और शाम की मुसीबतें याद आ गई। Amir al-Mu'minin started loudly crying when he had seen Zainab and Kulsum. He started loudly crying over there, and he held both daughters with his chest, and he started saying patience to both the daughters. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Oh brothers and sisters, my Mawla Amirul Mu'mineen was spending these final days with Ahlulbayt alayhi salam. He was spending final nights with his children Imam Hassan, Zainab and Kulsum, Matam Hussain.
Ya Ali, 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 Hay Ali, Maula 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 Ali, रो रो के अली क्यों लेते हैं ज़ैनब का नाम मुसल्ले पर रो रो के अली क्यों लेते हैं ज़ैनब का नाम मुसल्ले पर क्या याद अली को आया है बाजार शाम मुसल्ले पर रो रो के अली यूं लेते हैं ज़ैनब का नाम मुसल्ले पर खून जारी था जख्मी सर से रोते थे नमाजी सफ में खड़े खून जारी था जख्मी सर से रोते थे नमाजी सफ में खड़े किस तरह हसन ने रो रो कर की फजर तमाम मुसल्ले पर रो रो के अली क्यों लेते हैं ज़ैनब का नाम मुसल्ले पर उस गैरतदार की गुर्बत पर रोती है अली की गुर्बत भी उस गैरतदार की गुर्बत पर रोती है अली की गुर्बत भी 40 बरस जो कहता रहा अशाम शाम मुसल्ले पर रो रो के अली क्यों लेते हैं ज़ैनब का नाम मुसल्ले पर क्या माँ की तरह लेने तुमको मस्जिद में चली आए ज़ैनब क्या माँ की तरह लेने तुमको मस्जिद में चली आए ज़ैनब बाबा को जाकर दो फिजा मेरा पैगाम मुसल्ले पर रो रो के अली क्यों लेते हैं ज़ैनब का नाम